really prefer this route because it's just so scenic. You got Central Park over there. Every time I go to Central Park, I get reminded that used to be a black town. So I don't really go there. Destroyed a lot of people's lives just to make that park. But anyhow, it is nice though. So, I hate the fact that every time I try to start filming, it's sirens. But y'all, tell me why, bro. These kids still acting up. They not on the team, and like they still be doing the most. Anyhow, they still be doing the most, causing so many problems. And it's crazy because like I'm beginning to think that they put those kids on my team so they didn't have to deal with them anymore. Because all the complaints was just dance related before, and now it's like system wide. Apparently 2 of my coworkers got written up and suspended for accidentally scratching a kid. Because I'm like, yo, I know it was a trip, but like today, I can't, not even this whole week, I've been going to work. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody at? Like, it's mad empty. Child, 2 of them got suspended and then 1 quit. I don't know, man. That network, it ain't gonna survive too much longer. I give them 3 years. They already hit me with the, oh, we don't have enough money for costumes. Mind you, in the beginning, they were like, oh, we have an expensive budget. Now it's, oh, we don't got no money for costumes. You better fucking find it. Because most of these dances are character-based. They need costumes. If I would have known there wouldn't have been a costume budget, the dances would have been completely different. So now it's like, every day it's something. Every freaking day it's something else. Like, I have to sit down and brainstorm this show. I haven't had the time because it's like, I'm not about to spend unpaid hours like doing work. Like, I'm just not. So I just haven't gotten around to like getting everything together the way it needs to be done. I ain't got time. Hey y'all, and it's time to get it. Y'all, look at this bruise, bro. I had to dance through this yesterday. I literally hit my leg at my parents' house trying to fix something. And yeah, it looks worse now than it did yesterday. I'm so irritated because it's like, it hurts. I was supposed to do leg day. I'm still gonna pop some squats though, but it hurts. But I guess. You don't pussy out for pain, okay? You work through it. It doesn't hurt when I walk or anything. It just hurts when I touch it and like when I bend too far, but some squats should be fine. I'm tired. Still got like 10 minutes though. All right, y'all, so I made myself a chicken sandwich. You see, shout out to Aldi. It's over there. Yeah, I got that from Aldi. I'm so lazy right now. I do not feel like getting up to show y'all, but that's what it looks like. And yeah, sourdough bread. And Alexa's reminded me to take my meds, which I shall do in a few, but we're gonna have this and then we're gonna come to y'all with the bullshit. Honestly, y'all, I'm fucking tired. And I feel like I look crazy as hell. Look at my face. Look how oily my skin is. Oh my God. I also have to get this shit together. Okay, I am shifting my winter clothes, doing donations, whatever. So I gotta do that. I will get to y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna wash my hair and stuff too. Cause it's so much. That's how y'all know I got so much shit to tell y'all. Cause it ain't just no 5-minute shit. Okay, most of this vlog is gonna be talking. So get ready. This vlog was all over the place because I started it on my vlog camera, forgot it, continued it on my phone, lost a lot of footage. So let me just fill you guys in before you get into the rest of this. So they canceled my show. Canceled the show due to budget cuts and understaffing. It was unsafe to try to have a full-blown showcase when literally no one can commit to coming to work every day on time or coming to work at all. Like, sometimes we would be full staff and sometimes it'd only be like 3 or 4 of us. And they were like, you know what, we're gonna have to cancel it. Also, they were running out of money for various different reasons. Maybe I'll make a video on Patreon about that, but this network has a lot of different drama and like craziness concerning people stealing money and stuff at the high, you know, the higher up stance. So it's just unfortunate because I don't understand why these schools can't get their shit together. And then what really bothers me is when we talk about this, right? When teachers or other people talk about this, they're like, oh, maybe it's you. How the fuck is it my fault that they have no money? And that they're understaffed? They ain't got shit to do with me, bro. Shit to do with me. I didn't get to have a show. So all of this was for nothing. I wasted my time. The children wasted their time. And I'm very fucking annoyed. Like, I'm very irritated because the kids don't deserve that. I'm an adult. I can recover. It's whatever. Kids put so much into this and we're not even going to have a show. Blows my shit. Pisses me off to no end. And now they sat here and they put me in a 4th grade classroom. Now, obviously, like right now, I'm filming this. It is July 23rd. My contract actually ended June 12th. I was in the classroom for the last 2 weeks or so because they were so severely understaffed. The other programs ended early. There were like, as I said, there was school A, B, and C. I said school A, school B, and C closed early due to understaffing. We literally had to get their staff to come and help us. This shit is falling apart. They don't have to ever worry about me again. I promise you that. First of all, why the fuck I'm enjoying my nice, what is it, Wednesday? And I'm sitting here looking at my email because, like, I don't know what, I was looking for something in my email because I was at Old Navy. So I wanted to see if I had, like, any extra, you know, deals and points, whatever. And I see this email come through. And these niggas talking about, oh, we got a meeting on Friday. Ain't no work on Friday. I don't want to see y'all. Like, randomly, oh, we got a meeting at 2 o'clock. Be prepared for a 30-minute meeting. Who the fuck? Why are they sending this to me? I don't know. It sounds like it's a meeting for, like, positions available and shit in fall. But that's the thing. The people that have training on Friday are going to be over there getting trained for the summer. I'm not summer staff, so I already didn't make plans to see y'all niggas. Now y'all talking about we got to be on this Zoom meeting. No, I don't. Yeah, they better hope I'm not doing something because I'm not framing my day around y'all niggas. We was off. And do I get paid for the 30 minutes? Why the fuck? Hold on, let me put this in before I start driving. I'm actually gonna go meet up with my friend Melanie. Shout outs to her. I don't think I ever did a vlog about the reunion. I know I did story times, but I gave her a fake name. But basically, we went to high school together. She was on the reunion committee. Great soul, great vibe. She's been asking me to go out for drinks for a long time, and I finally have time today. Usually on Fridays, I go see my uncle, I go see my parents, and then I go to my man's, and then I come back like Monday morning. But today we are not doing that. I actually have a surprise birthday party to attend for my man's family. He got a lot going on, so I'm gonna let him do that. And I decided, okay, let's see who's been bothering me to hang out for so long. So I'm about to go meet up with her now. But yesterday, why the fuck one of these damn kids gonna go and like play with a ball in class after I, like, numerous times I was like, yo, put it down, put it down, put it down. This is the thing. I usually don't play around with kids, but it's not my fucking job. I came here to dance. I didn't come here for all of this nonsense they got me doing. So I really don't even be trying to do too much. It's only like a week or 2 left. It is what it is. I told the kid, stop playing with the ball. He goes, throws the ball, and it hits a mason jar on the teacher's desk and shatters all over the place. Glass shards everywhere. Oh my God, that shit pissed me off so bad. Like, because why the fuck? Like, why do you think it made sense to do that? So the program's upset about it because they're like, oh, the teacher's gonna start tripping. She's gonna do a lot. She's gonna do the most. And I'm like, I'm cool with the teacher. She ain't gonna be mad at me. She's gonna be mad at y'all because for the most part, let's be real, right? The main reason a lot of these kids just be doing shit is because they've been allowed to continuously do shit forever. They get in fist fights, they're back in the program next day. They curse out a teacher or whatever, they're back in whatever the next day. Like, it's just like, what do you expect? There's no consequences. There's 0 consequences. So it doesn't matter if I would have sat there and screamed at him till my face went blue, he would have still threw that ball. The way you guys operate is part of the reason these kids act like this, and I don't understand why these schools don't understand that, especially when it comes to these charters. So it is what it is. Other than that, everything yesterday went all right, I guess. Trains was running well, but today we had that dumbass meeting. I ended up getting kicked off because my phone overheated, and I wasn't able to get back on. I sent the email. I haven't gotten an email back yet. But tell me why. It looks like I won't have to renew my contract because I might not be offered one, because their DYCD contract, which is basically like Department of Youth and Child Development of New York, has rescinded their contract, which means they have limited funding, which means they are no longer able to operate middle school as of now. They have been protesting and appealing and doing all this, but as of now, there is no middle school programming. And I'm like, ugh, yikes. I'm not shocked. I saw this coming, hence why I said I wasn't going to renew my contract anyway, because the only option would have been to either be higher up management, which I feel like I can make a difference there, but I feel like being naive and thinking I could make a difference being in operations is probably wishful thinking for these charters. I'm not even gonna hold you, like, knowing what I know and given what I've been through. But yeah, they're giving, they were basically saying, you know, like, everything right now is K through 5. They'll let us know for the people that weren't offered a contract or are not going to be offered a contract when they offer them, you know, what other positions are available if they start doing middle school again. But as of now, it's just K through 5. And if you know anything about me, you would know I don't do babies. I don't care for K through 5 like that. They got me in a fourth grade class right now, and it's irritating, it's stressful, and I can't. Like I said, K through 5 is just not my strong suit. I am more comfortable and have more experience with middle school and high school, so I prefer to stay in my lane. Like, I have experience with all kids, to be quite honest with you, but everybody has a preference. My preference is middle school and high school. And then in terms of specialists, they had art specialists and they had like a STEM specialist, and it's like, I'm not doing this with y'all. Like, it's annoying because y'all know I'm the only real specialist here. Like, everybody else, there's probably like one or two other ones in there in high school, but like everybody else, there is no real other specialist. Everybody else has been roped into doing these positions and having a grade. They're not necessarily being paid to be specialists, and they weren't brought on to be specialists. And you sitting here playing in my face, talking, I wish the fuck you would, nigga. You're supposed to stop. I'm not supposed to stop for you. These niggas just be out here pulling out and doing what the fuck they want. Though. Anyhow, yeah, like, y'all already know I'm the only like real specialist here, and y'all sitting here on this fucking nonsense. Like, y'all sitting here playing in my face, talk about something. Yeah, you guys can, you know, like, here are the positions that are available. You can reapply. I'm not reapplying for anything. And I'm not applying to be another specialist, and I'm not dealing with K through 5 every day. I'm just not. My thing is, right, I didn't need to be on this damn meeting, and this whole thing could have been an email, to be honest. The positions, the fact that your contract wasn't renewed. This didn't have to be a meeting that took 17 or 18 minutes of my time. Probably would have took more, but again, I was kicked off and they wouldn't let me back in because, you know, they don't know how to do anything right. But yeah, like, it's just like, y'all playing in my face. I don't want to deal with K through 5. I just don't. I prefer older kids, so it is what it is when it comes to that contract. But it's just funny because I already saw this coming, because when I did my training, right? When I did my training, I had to do like these online trainings via the website. If you guys remember a few vlogs ago, I was talking about, oh, I'm doing these trainings for my job. So New York State and some Jersey entities require you to do these like really long online trainings about child development, safety, injury, stuff like that. While the thing, when you do these things, you have to register, well, you're supposed to register under your school so that the school knows that this person is certified, etc. When I put in the current school's ID number, it said pending investigation, and I was like, what the fuck that means? So I don't have any faith that they will get renewed and be able to extend their programs beyond K through 5. They said that there's probably going to be another program in the building, catering to middle school, etc. But it's funny because, yeah, like, they were like, yeah, if we win, or better yet, when we win, blah blah blah, we'll reach out to you. And I'm like, y'all not about to win this, because y'all shit was already in question, and I don't think they expected anybody to actually go and try to put the ID number, because when they sent out the situation for training, and they said don't put an ID number, like, do the training as a guest. Why the fuck would I do that? And this is not my first rodeo. Like, I've always just put in the ID number and didn't have any issues with the shitty ass schools and charters that I worked for. I was able to put in their ID numbers and had no issues. Y'all shit is fucked up because y'all doing some fucked up shit. Okay, like, I believe the entire charter is more than likely gonna shut down, because now they're consolidating. Like, they had a lot of different programs though. They had about like 7 to 8 programs. Now they're consolidated to 3. They had 3 schools. Now there is 2. Just a K through 8, no, a K through 7, and then an 8 to 12. It's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad. Y'all had to move 8th grade to the high school building. You already know it's getting bad. So it's gonna be very interesting to see. I'm so curious. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm curious to see how this is all gonna pan out. And I just wanna, like, I'm gonna stay connected with niggas if they get offered a contract to see how this shit goes. Today they had training for camp. Barely anybody was there. Because they didn't extend the contract to much of anybody. I was talking to one of the girls from the job. She said there was only 2 of them from our site there. Everybody else was people she didn't even know. There were 8 positions. So the 6 other people are people from the other sites, probably 3 and 3. Nonetheless, I'm very sure summer is going to be chaos. I have not done summer. I have not gotten any jobs for the summer. I've gotten a few offers. There is a performing arts center in New Jersey. I'm not going to say what town for privacy reasons, that just asked me to do some classes, but it's like, it's babies. It's ages 4 to 6. I don't like dealing with babies. I'm sorry. And it's $45 an hour, but I have to start banking on myself. I have to start betting on myself. I have to start doing shit for myself. I have to start, making shit shake, instead of like sitting here working for these places, stressing myself off, pissing myself off, and not being able to do anything or have anything to show for it in the end. I need to build LakayRo. Okay, so with that being said, if you guys are interested, please be sure to donate to LakayRo. Lovely link, well, the lovely link in bio. I would say QR code, but it's going to be too dark to put it here on the screen. But shout out to those of you guys who have came to classes or donated, because I appreciate it greatly. Like, I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate anyone that has sent in a donation. Like, every little bit helps, because at this point, I think the long-term answer is going to be to have a permanent place. I wanted to kind of start off, like in dance studios and churches and rec centers. The problem is you still got to pay those places. Sometimes you'll find a church or whatever that is able to give you or borrow you the space. But in this case, it's like, eventually I'm gonna have to expand, but for now, I guess I'm gonna just take what I can get. The studio that I've been at is perfect and it's affordable. The problem is that the children that I cater to are not in that area. No offense to the Belleville kids, but you're not my target. My target is children in need of services who cannot afford it. Belleville, they got some shmoneys over there. Okay, I'm trying to cater to the Elizabeth kids, the Newark kids, the Harlem kids, the Brooklyn kids. Not necessarily children whose parents own a house. I hate to say it like that, but yeah, like Belleville, the median income is a little bit higher than what I'm trying to cater to. Like, but at the same time, yeah, I just gotta figure things out. Like, I got a lot of logistics. I have a lot of moving parts. I have a lot of leads and emails and stuff going on. So let's just hope eventually I can like get shit together. So yeah, we are headed to the Tap House in Linden. Fun fact, if you're not aware, this was me and my man's like spot. We used to go there every fucking week. It was literally our favorite spot. It has really good pizza. It's in Linden. Amazing. Like literally we had our first kiss there. I remember all of it. It's so funny. So yeah, can't wait to have some pizza because I'm hungry. All I had today was some empanadas. So yeah, I'm gonna get probably some wings and some pizza. I'm not gonna get a full pie. So yeah, I'm gonna check in with y'all later. Hey y'all, so it was Saturday. I had some returns. I am on my way to a birthday party, but Haitians, everybody's running on Haitian time, so I decided to come to Warnaco and take some pictures because I think I look pretty cute today. So I might do a little pop-up video or something. So it's a lot of people in the park today. I never touch a park on the weekend because so much shit going on. But the party's nearby. It's in Elizabeth. I'm in Warnaco. Warnaco borders Elizabeth and Linden. So let us hope that, I'm not waiting too long because I'm partying great. All I had today was an apple, some Earl Grey tea. I just got myself a Starbucks canned coffee thing. And then, it's a little breezy out here. And then, some Cheez-Its. So I'm starving, but let's take these pictures. All right. Hey y'all. So it is wash day and it's possibly maybe like a week and a half to 2 weeks since I started this vlog. And let me just tell you, this job really got me fucked up and I'm so happy it's over. Okay, so officially my contract ended June 12th. I didn't even go because me and my mans was in Atlantic City having a grand old time for his birthday, because his birthday is on June 11th, okay? And the reason I really don't give a fuck is because these niggas canceled my show. I wasted my time. These kids wasted their time. And I'm so freaking over it. Like, so freaking over it. So last I had left off, right? I told you guys we had this meeting, right? I personally, there was never a meeting on schedule because we had a day off, okay? So the fact that I woke up and it's talking about some, yeah, we're gonna have a meeting, it's like, what are y'all even talking about? And it's just like, it's been like that the entire time. That's how these charters be. They just be doing what they want, when they want, and they think everybody just gotta go with the flow with no complaints and shit. Like, nah, that's not how this works. Like, if you're gonna inconvenience people, expect them to talk about it, but they see they don't like that. They don't like when you like say something about their unprofessionalism and their ridiculousness, okay? So I'm also gonna do a facial because I haven't done one in a long time and I feel like my skin is looking a little, It's funny because all you guys have been commenting on my stuff like, oh my God, skin, but nah, my skin usually looks better than this. It's starting to look a little drab, so I'll do a little clay mask situation. I was gonna do like a cleansing of my hair, but I'm just gonna wash it because it's really itchy and I think it's been a week already. This is the longest I've ever had my hair out. My hairversary is actually next month. So I was like, you know what? Let me just let it out, rock it out before I get it styled again. So I still use Aussie right here, but I use this as a clarifying shampoo. I use Aussie as my moisturizing shampoo because a lot of these shampoos don't moisturize as well as like these just strip your hair. These moisturize pretty well. The Miracle Moist, I've been using it since I had my loose hair. So yeah, these motherfuckers went and canceled my show, and then they put me in a classroom with fourth grade. Fourth grade is where the 3 Musketeers, technically 5 Musketeers are. They have some of the worst kids in their class. They have like a solid 6 that are always in problems. Like, let me see, that's 5 Musketeers, and then there's like 3 boys. So yeah, it's like 8 of them. And then they all hang out together. They all fight each other. It's so irritating. And it's so like overstimming. I'm like, why the fuck would they put me here? But the reason they put me in that class is because the girl that was already there, we're just gonna call her Pinky, okay? Because she loves the color pink. Pinky had a situation with another coworker where both of them was joking around about calling out. And then, yeah, my boss wrote them up, which is crazy because he didn't hear it. Someone else heard it and went to go tell my boss that they was joking about calling out. And then, yeah, they got written up. And then the next day they changed her class and they put her in 2nd grade. Now, this is a punishment. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, if you've been watching these vlogs specifically, remember that's what happened to Miss J. Miss J and I were complaining about what they had us doing with these girls and how they weren't bringing the kids. And then that same day, okay, it was the same day she sent an email, the same day we had that meeting, then literally the next day they changed her out of 4th grade and put her in 2nd. Same exact shit. It's like, y'all are so weird. Like, they do that because 2nd grade doesn't move. Like, basically, it's a miserable experience. It's a high turnover grade because you don't get to do anything. Like, 2nd grade don't have clubs. 2nd grade don't have like anything. Like, 2nd grade just stays there for the entire shift. So you have to do more lesson planning. You have to figure out what you're gonna do because the kids get rowdy. And then of course you, even as an adult, you get restless because you're sitting there for hours doing nothing. So it's a punishment. And then it's weird because it's like, y'all do the same thing. Like, I wish they would report that shit. I can't because it didn't happen to me, but it's like, it's clear retaliation and he continuously does that shit. And I had talked to HR about that man's behavior, but I kind of just dropped it because I didn't give a fuck anymore. And I just really wanted to get the show. But now that there's no show, I really should have fucking like pressed the issue harder. But to be honest with you, I would hope that they would press the issue a little bit harder. You know, because it's just, it's ridiculous. It truly is ridiculous. And now, right, so during the meeting, Already, first of all, let me just say, based off everything that you guys have seen in all of my vlogs, I was never going to renew that contract. So yeah, they no longer have middle school contracts. And if y'all don't know anything about me, okay, y'all would know I don't do babies. I don't do elementary. That is not my sweet spot. I don't really care to be with them. The youngest I will do is like 3rd and 4th, but I don't care to be with them because they just do a lot. Okay, like they just do a lot. And it's very overstimulating. It's harder to teach them. They don't learn as quickly. And also I have a more direct and aggressive teaching style. Versus like I don't have time to be, oh my God, are you okay? All right, use your words, walking feet. I'm like, yo, walking feet, bro, sit down. Like, I'm not about to, yeah, like that. I'm not, like, I would make these kids cry, and I don't have time for it. Like, am I able to shift it? Yes, but I don't want to. It's not my preference. So automatically, when they said there's only K through 5, I said, yeah, I'm not coming back. What the fuck? And then they said the only specialist positions open were robotics and art. Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. Like, respectfully, I'm not coming back. Like, at that point, I was like, yeah. And it's funny because they also have like a leadership position for the high school. It's a high school assistant, and it's 30 hours a week, and it's $45 an hour. I ain't gonna hold you. I was this tempted, but I just don't want to be with these people anymore. Like, at this point, I think if I work with a charter, I want to be like a dean or something, or like something in management, so I can actually make a difference. But at the same time, I don't think I want anything to do with those people. It kind of sucks because it would have been great to have something with them, because then I could have probably tacked onto their contract for LakayRo, but then you guys are probably like, Yvana, don't you see all the shit that's going on? Exactly. I'm starting to use my discernment more, and I'm starting to say no a lot more. I'm starting to say no to a lot of sponsorships. I'm starting to say no to a lot of opportunities, no to collaborations, just no, because I have to protect my energy. And a lot of shit not even worth it, and a lot of niggas like to lowball and act like I'm not the shit. Like, point blank period. Like, I've been doing this for mad long. Don't lowball me. Anything that's not like at least a 4-figure offer, like, stop pissing me off. Like, literally, unless you are a subscriber or a really small business that's just starting out, do not offer me anything under 500, and 500 is slavery. Like, I would only do something that low for subscribers. Okay, subscribers. Like, everybody else is like, you a multi-million-dollar company offering influencers $500 to $1,000 for a collab. Go to hell. I know you got people like, hey, could you make a video for me, da-da-da, to my song? Okay, where's the PayPal? Hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Like, what are we actually talking about? No. So I actually need to do an updated face routine, because I'm kind of changing a lot of things up. I've been using a lot of different, like, stuff that I didn't used to use. So this is tea tree oil and salicylic acid. This is a balancing face wash. I do not wash my face with this often, because salicylic, I hope I'm saying it right. Salicylic, let me see. Salicylic acid. There you go. Salicylic acid, I know, is more so for people with like acne and stuff, and you really shouldn't be using it if you don't have acne or dark spots, you know, like imperfections with your skin. But I love it for when I'm doing a facial, because then it kind of gets like everything out that I need to get out, right? So I start off with one of these, and then of course we have Geology. Now, fun fact, they actually reached out to me for a collaboration, and then they canceled it out of nowhere, but they told me I could keep the shit. So keeping the shit. That's rare. I've only had like 2 canceled collaborations in all the years I've had of doing this. I don't know what happened. Something had to do with the marketing budget. I don't really know, and I don't really care. But I actually do like this stuff. I don't think it's like special. I'm telling you, I don't think it's like the most special thing. But if you really want a good clear face wash, like, mind you, not sponsored. I don't even have a link. So shit is crazy, because it's like, I really can't believe I wasted my time. Like, I'm actually more mad that I wasted my time. I was more mad the week that I found out. Like, I think I already told you guys, right? We had a meeting, and they were like, hey, we're not going to be able to have a show due to understaffing and budget situations. And I said, okay. Like, I kind of was like, all right, is there a way we can have a smaller one? Because technically the showcase is a big deal. It's supposed to be like everyone coming together with their clubs
and they're showcasing what they've been doing. So cosmetology, robotics, what else? Yeah, dance. Everybody does this whole big thing. Investors, donors, all these people show up to the performance. So personally, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm thinking like, okay, we could just have a small version. It's really not that serious. When it comes to costumes, the kids could bring something. I have costumes in my, like, shit. We already had costumes for one dance. All I had to do was worry about the 3 solos again. So that would have been 4 we already had covered. Yeah, because listen, these kids could have bought something from home. Okay, the 3 solos. The one, I already had their costumes. They just had to wear all black under. I didn't get the bodysuits, but that could have been figured out. I would have probably spent money out my own pocket for the rest of these dances. It just genuinely pisses me off. Like, I'm gonna post like what we had so far on Patreon if you guys really want to see. It would have been such a good fucking show, and this would have been my first show like putting together all by myself. Like, usually I have pieces in a show. It's different people working together, you know, to get a show together. But child, that's not really what happened, and it really pissed me off. It really pissed me. Like, I am so hurt and pissed off. Like, I don't think you guys understand, because me as an adult, I could get over the fact that there's no show. Those kids put their all into this show, and it's truly not fair that they had to waste their time and they have nothing to show for it. Especially for my 8th graders that legitimately were like not hanging out with their friends, missing different things, missing different sports, missing different rehearsals just to be in dance. I don't like it. That's why I be telling y'all, these charters don't give a fuck about these kids. Now, I will say, of all the charters, I will say, I won't say they specifically don't care about these kids. I'll give them that. I think that they care a little bit more than a majority of the schools that I've been to. But most of the time, they don't really care about like the consequences of their actions and how they affect the kids. So that's the best way to say that. But yeah, I'm just happy to be out of there. Like, most of the people called out last day. And then they had the nerve or audacity, okay, to send out a fucking email yesterday. Mind you, okay, we were supposed to get notice on if we would renew our contracts on like 3-4 weeks ago. Like, it was supposed to be like last week of May. Okay. Now, I like to wash my face with one of these because it really gets the dirt out. This is very abrasive for certain people, so if you have really sensitive skin, don't do it. I have sensitive skin, but I always find dirt like right here, so I like to scrub with one of these. But yeah, basically, we were supposed to get that contract 3 or 4 weeks ago, then they pushed it to June 15th, and then we got the email yesterday, which is June 18th. Y'all niggas can't do shit on time. And literally none of us got an offer for the fall. And I was just like, you think we give a fuck? Probably only 2 people got an offer for the fall, and that's most likely because they're also working in the summer, and they're very much so yes men. Like, they don't push back, they don't complain, they don't say nothing to nobody, and that's what they like. I've never been to a job like that where it's like you actually bring up legitimate concerns and they're mad at you and they're writing you up, and they're like, I'm probably the only person that actually had only one write-up at that job, which is crazy. Everybody else is getting written up left and right for all types of shit. And I'm like, it's just crazy. Like, for example, that girl that I told you guys, that Miss A that got written up for whatever, like, for saying that she was going to call out, like, she literally, that was like her 4th or 5th write-up. So that's why she wasn't given a summer contract. I'm a specialist, so they don't really have dance in the summer like that, especially not now because of the budget. So I already knew I wasn't getting a summer contract. I'm not doing the classroom thing. I don't want to. Like, I've come to a point, I've been there, done that. Not my thing. When I did Catastrophe After Schools, which go on the Patreon if you want to see that series, oh my god, I should post that shit now. I mean, it's been a year. I should technically be able to post it. It was a good series. Catastrophe After Schools, oh man, it was a catastrophe though. I'm gonna try and see. That was a really good series. But they were, you know, my very good way, like my good sense of seeing after school programs. And the only reason I really did that one is because I really wanted to start LakayRo, and I was like, okay, do I want it to be a before school? Do I want it to be after school? I want it to just be an independent arts program, because after school and before school programs, they have different requirements and different standards that you have to meet. Same thing with camp, right? you can't just call your shit a camp without certain requirements, licenses, etc. So I was like, yeah. We're gonna do intensives, we're gonna do classes, we're gonna do a team. You know, make things easier logistically and all that. Like, I don't have time for all these logistics or yeah, like you can't do this, you can't call yourself this if that. Like, yeah, it's just too much, especially in Jersey. Like Jersey really doesn't play that. So all in all, I did that classroom thing last year. I didn't love it. I've been full-time in a classroom. Didn't love it. Tried to be a coach. You already saw the Hellcat stories. My face feels so clean. So yeah, I've decided to focus on my nonprofit for the summer. Try to find a space for September. I want to have assessments and tryouts. I want to have adult team and I want to have a kids team. It would probably be easier to start with kids because parents will pay for it. Then I'm going to move on to adults. I don't know yet. I just need a solid place to practice that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, bro. That is in the area because like where I'm at right now, I think I've mentioned it before, like it's a good place. It's just the area is not like, it's not as easily accessible for most people, especially the population that I'm trying to target. Hey, don't come at me for using this. I can't find my face spatula, so this brush shall do, okay? This is like so unconventional. I just know I need it to get my facial popping. This actually feels kind of good. It's covering way more area, like surface, and this spatula would. But yeah, it's just a lot. It really is. It's a lot because I'm really mad I wasted these dances and I'm trying to see what I'm going to do with like the footage and stuff. It's like some people were just like, you should just post it. But it's like, it's people's kids. I don't want to just be posting people's kids. I also would need permission. So I was like, you know what? Let me just post it on Patreon so you guys can see all the hard work we were doing, okay? I used to post them on my story here and there, but I don't know. I'm thinking about just like posting it. Like, what are they gonna do? It's not like I'm coming back, but yeah, shit is crazy. I think I'm gonna start a series because I've been talking about all these experiences and working in education and stuff on my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to possibly like do the story time about this place. And then like drop the videos. I don't know yet. We'll see. We will see. Look at my mustache. I hate that I could never make just the right amount of clay mask situation. It's almost always way too much. And then I gotta clean, and then I got errands to run for the day. I got a barbecue to go to tomorrow. I am gonna end this vlog after this video though, because it's just like, I'm told myself I was taking a break this month in terms of like dance and vlogging. I need to start filming some story time. I know y'all missed those, but I think you guys really enjoyed the vlog in story time thing. So I'm thinking I might just do that again because I'm not doing anything. Like I wake up, I wash my ass and I work out. Well, I work out, then I wash my ass, then I just do content. So it's like, it's kind of boring. But I could slip story times in there. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would want like, ooh, sit down story times or like the vlog style story times, because it doesn't really matter either way. This damn clay sitting here stuck. Forgot you're not supposed to let this shit go down the drain for real. Alright. Now I'm gonna toss this, let this dry, wash my hair, and I'll be back.
Alright, gang, so we are done. It took me about 45 to 50 minutes. I was also making mac and cheese for my mom. That's already done. All I gotta do is clean, and then I gotta edit, but I do have some errands I have to run. So I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna leave my house, but I really do need to clean. So I should have did that yesterday, but I was too busy organizing my stuff. I'm packing. My lease is over at the end of July, and my man and I are moving in together. Yay. I'll keep more of that to Patreon very soon. But in general, yeah, like a lot of packing stuff behind me. You can't really tell now, which is freaking perfect, but yeah. So I actually switched conditioners for the first time in like 6 years. I now use the Miel Organics. This is the strengthening leave-in conditioner. And let me just say, wait, hold up. I gotta do the oil first. Let me just say, I actually really like this so far. It's not groundbreaking, it's not life-changing, but I like it. Now I usually use Haitian or Indian castor oil. For this time, we're gonna do Moisture Miracle because my hair has been like really dry. Now this is from African Pride. We're gonna go down the middle. We're gonna go across, and then we all whoop, 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 in between. And we're gonna just massage that through in sections. Now, I had to switch. I used to use the Africa's Best. I don't remember. The one in the white container. I used to use them for my leave-in. However, it started leaving really nasty, like, white flakes in my hair that couldn't come out unless you wiped it off. It was very strange, and it never did that before. So I had to change leave-in. It's weird. Like, my hair is like a sponge. Like, anything I put in my hair literally just gets soaked up in 2.5. My hair like does not cooperate with like much of anything, so I try my hardest to like lock in the moisture so that I don't deal with issues later. All right, it's very interesting. I have an interesting hair composition. Like, a majority of my hair is actually at the front of my head, so is the thickest parts of my hair. The thinnest parts of my hair is actually in the back. It's been like that since I was loose. And I mean, not even the entire time. I feel like as soon as it started growing out, the back started thinning out. I still don't understand what caused it, because I don't do anything to the back of my hair for that to be a thing. But it's interesting because like even like the back of my hair, my locks are thinner. Here is the driest parts of my, like right here, always itching. Always itching. Like, and fun fact, I did a story time like maybe 10 years ago, oh my God, so long ago, where I let my friend do my hair and she gave me a bald spot. To this day, it's not bald. There's nothing there. You can't even tell, but it itches so bad. It's always irritated. Every time I get my hair done, it's just the first part that starts to itch is the first part that has a problem. It's so irritating because it's like I should have sued that bitch because I don't even talk to her anymore. And now I have lifelong damage. I literally, like, that was a waste of $60. I believe I paid her $60 to do my hair. It was for like a formal. It was a college formal. And I took it out in like 2 days. Like, I went to formal with it, and then the next day I took it out. It was that painful. That's the first and only time I ever had to take out hair that quick. I actually ended up I stopped talking to her because she played in my face by letting me go to the West Indian parade by myself. I haven't talked to her ever since. It was a great experience though, but it's like, you're the one that came to find me to do this shit, and then you sitting here playing games. Like, fuck out of here. A Moisture Miracle type of product. This towel will keep falling because I don't got it on right, but I'm about to take it off. That's why I don't really care. I just don't like when my wet is back. My back is wet. So I have a cookout to go to tomorrow. I want to wear my hair out completely. So that's why I'm trying to like set my hair up now, because if I try to do this tomorrow, it's not going to look as good or as flat as I need it to. Unfortunately for me, even though I have locks, my hair still looks like a lion mane. When my hair still looks like a lion. Oh, you know what? This towel just gonna have to fall. It still looks like a lion mane, like at the roots. It's so horrible. Like, you guys should have saw my hair, like when I first took the bonnet off this morning. It was just like poof and then locks. I have to really set it up so that my hair can be flat, and cooperate the way I need it to. Now, fun fact, the only reason I have a rat tail comb is because when I get my hair done or whatever, my hair be itching and it's hard to itch. So I have this, and I use this side. Which one time my hair was so itchy and so irritated that I kind of low-key like made my scalp bleed on one end, but it's fine. It grew back. It was like a mini bald spot, like smaller than a penny. Like, not even like, it was really, really small though. Like, really, really small. And I was like, fuck. So now I don't really use this that much anymore. But Still do. It's my bald spot itching with my invisible bald spot. Now for my favorite new product. Oh my God. Child. Y'all done fell. What y'all falling for anyhow? This is my favorite new product, right? So this is the Aussie Miracle Moist. This shit lays my hair so flat. Y'all about to see this transformation. Like, I love this shit, and it really does moisturize your hair. So I'm going to start in the back. Get all back here. It's the trickiest part of my hair to get. And then we're going to get the top of my head that's always itchy. I'm just gonna use a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this product. Like when I first saw this, I was like, where the fuck is the rest? But it works very well. And a little really does go a long way. And then do a good amount. And we're just gonna slick it. Do y'all see the difference? Like, look at that. It's still a little frizzy, right? But I could actually go out like this and be fine, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to put a do-rag on. And I'm going to lay my hair down. It's going to eyebrows a little bit down. All right. I'm getting a retwist in like 2 weeks, or I think it's next week. I've been losing track of time, especially now that I'm not in school. I don't have to keep track of time. Like, I just be knowing what day it is. Like, today's Friday, so... Sorry, y'all. My mom literally just interrupted the hell out this vlog. And I just noticed I have a lock that's like thinning in a few places. And this shit is making me very nervous. So I got 1, 2. It's thinning in 2 spots. I mean, I could easily crochet this. I just don't know where my needle is. I have crochet needles. I'm not even about to sit here and waste my time. So we'll just... be simple and just put a few of these. But let's put the do-rag on because I already see it starting to frizz due to the humidity in my room from the shower. So we're gonna use my trusty dusty do-rag. Fun fact, I wore this to school last week and the kids was like, why do you have a do-rag on? I said, because I want to. They were like, well, like, I thought that was like for boys. And I'm like, no, anyone can wear a do-rag. They were like, oh. Like, why do you have one on? I'm like, because I need my hair to lay flat. And they were like, oh, that's cool. I was like, thanks. Kids are so funny, bro. Like, they were so irritated. Like, that's why I can't do K through 5, bro. They just so soon, like, in your face and in your business. Like, I'm on my phone and they're like, oh, who you texting? Like, I don't know. I don't remember being that soon to my teachers growing up. Comment down below. Like, these kids are so... And I know some people like to use the word inquisitive, but, like, for me, it's nosy. Like, why are you in my phone and in my face? Like, why are you in adults' business? Like, we could be talking, like, me and my coworkers be talking, and these kids are just, like, there trying to get the tea. Like, that's mad weird to me. Like, I know we definitely listen to grown folks' business, but not like that. And we also was smart about it. Like, these kids different. I feel like it's a little tight. I'm going to have to loosen it. Because the thing is with me, as much as I love, like, a nice sleek ponytail or a nice sleek updo or whatever, when it's tight on my head, it's not good for anybody. This is, I really don't like to keep these in my hair. So when I get my hair done, I'm going to have to take all these out. But right now, it's cute, you know? Put some in the back. Kids talk about some. I thought do-rags was for boys. I'm like, anyone could wear a do-rag. I even have a pink do-rag somewhere. I think it's on my man's house. Yeah, it definitely is. Because he got 2 pink do-rags. And I'm like, yeah, one of these shits is mine. Because he bought it for me. So, oh my gosh, shout out to him. It was when I first got my locks. He got it for me because my locks would literally, like, be in an afro. So he got it for me so I could lay my hair down. He's like, yeah, you know, just wear a do-rag. And I'm like, what? So now I started wearing do-rags. It's so funny because I don't see many girls wearing a do-rag unless they're gay. So that's... Now I think that's probably why niggas be thinking I'm gay. And honestly, I really don't give a fuck. But it's just like, do-rags lay my hair the best. So I'm going to wear my do-rag. Like, y'all not about to sit here and bully me and make me feel bad because I want to wear a do-rag to lay my hair down. That's mad weird. I guess it's not really feminine to be wearing a do-rag. I really don't care. But yeah, let me see. These are so hard to get on. It's like these little pearls. Let me see. Yeah, these little pearls are very difficult. They could only go on my thinnest locks, which are in the back. That's why I got this one on it, because that's another one that's pretty hard to get on. One of them fell. But it fell. Let me see if I could get it, because it's the thinnest lock I got. And stop that one from rolling off. Hey, period. Super cute. I have another one back here. This one's actually not even as thin as that one. I need to find some like hair to put on those before them shits fall, because that one, these back ones are thin, but I don't feel like they're gonna fall off. But the one up here, that shit's making me very nervous. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish this up. I don't think there's anything else to really show. You guys have seen me clean before. It's nothing extravagant, but thank you guys for rocking with me for the past few months with this stupid ass job. I dropped the ball when it came to vlogging towards the end because there was nothing to see. It just became extremely stressful and extremely ridiculous. And obviously, like, we weren't even dancing or anything anymore. Like, literally, even before they canceled the show, we had to dance for like a week and a half because the programs were so severely understaffed. I don't know if I talked about the understaffing here, but it was so bad. I feel like I did on Elite. If it wasn't one of these other vlogs, I think I briefly mentioned it in another vlog, but this is the thing. Unfortunately, I was so like exhausted and busy that I didn't get around to like vlogging the other, you know, times, and the ones I did. I had 2 vlogs sitting there, but I already told y'all all the information in those vlogs. There's no point for me to repost them. So long story short, like literally they shut down all the other programs. So I didn't even get time to say bye to all my kids at school too that we were going to, because they were shut down due to understaffing. And then all their staffing came to my school. And it's such a waste. Such a fucking waste. Like, I'm gonna have to reuse all this choreography, which that's not really a bad idea. I mean, I think that's God telling me I shouldn't be wasting my time doing something better, and there's better waiting for me. I really hope that means I'll find a location for LakayRo. That's what I'm going to be focusing on, trying to find a permanent location or semi-permanent location to have practices and stuff. I've been reaching out to churches, community centers, libraries, etc. It's all just, I don't know, even the cheapest is kind of expensive considering we ain't got no money. And technically I can't really pay for it myself without reimbursing myself via the nonprofit. It's too much. Like, me paying for it just creates a bad money trail and creates a commingling of funds in which I do not want to do. So it is what it is. We shall see. I think this is enough. I don't want too much of it. Here. All right. I think it's good enough, right? I don't want too many of them. I don't want to look like a rainbow. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Per usual. Like I said, I'm gonna start filming story times. Cause I'm backed up on story times. I need to get these shits out. I'm looking forward to 12 days of story time in December because I got so many stories. So many fucking stories. I got a story time series coming out about how I had to kick out my best friend. I temporarily lived with her and she was just doing too fucking much and I had to kick her out. And it wasn't even that serious. I think I was actually very nice about it. This was right before my dad got sick. But we no longer talk. But the story in itself is crazy. So there's a lot of things I got ramped up for December, but there's a couple stories I could get out before that. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you guys so much for supporting. If you guys want more content, everything's going to be on the lovely QR code on the screen. I do have multiple channels. I have a main channel where I do rants, reaction, and commentary. And then, regarding Black social issues. And then my Haitian channel is where I do Haitian voodoo, politics, and folklore based content. And then here, of course, we got the vlogs and stuff, right? So again, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, too many of y'all not even subscribing, you watching me, like, make it make sense. So check, make sure you're subscribed. And for extra support, make sure you guys join the Patreon. It is only $1 for 7 days. You get access to everything. And let me just tell you right now, it is great. Let me see if I could do it on here. It is great. It is lit. There are literal dedicated series on there, like, that are probably never going to get posted anywhere else. I got so many different series on there. So yeah. Oh, this is cute. I think this could be cut again. So I'm gonna just do this real quick. But yeah, yeah, with that being said, like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.